Hey, so it's 10:30 a.m. Monday morning, now in Reno. Been up since, 2 a.m. Iowa time. Went across a couple of time zones, flew into Phoenix, from Phoenix flew into Reno. It was fun on the Reno plane, American Airlines. The pilot says before takeoff, he's like, the good news, we're going to be able to get down to the gate a few minutes early. The bad news is there's like 30 to 50 mile an hour winds in Reno that we're going to have to land in. So when we get closer, we're going to get the flight attendants all buckled up and then see how it goes from there. So we had to sing some primary songs and stuff. No, it was fine, but did add a little extra adrenaline. But yeah, landed here still at the Reno airport. My plan was, because I had the screening, yesterday, a couple of screenings yesterday. I was hoping for these 2 days in the middle, today and tomorrow, to try to book some other screenings. I'm trying to book it, just couldn't get anybody to commit. And so I'm sitting here, I've been sitting here for about an hour before I go pick up my rental car, going through schedule, and I'm gonna go try to hit, just go stop and visit, I think three reservations, trying to take advantage of the time out here and just go say hi to some people and some people I've been talking with on the phone or emailing back and forth. It's always nice, or I enjoy meeting people in person. Boots on the ground, tennis shoes on the ground, and so we'll kind of see how it goes. I was also looking out, well, what's the highest point in Nevada? Oh, it's like 13,000 feet. It's about 3 hours away, and I'm like, it's kind of cold, so maybe not this trip on that, but knowing where that's at and trying to look at some other things that I could spend my time doing. But for right now, yeah, I'm headed get my rental car, and then I'm gonna go to the Reno Sparks Indian Colony first, which is about 30 minutes kind of north-ish of here. It was beautiful flying in here to Reno. Just kind of mountains all over. I don't think I've ever been in Reno before, and if it was, I've drove through at night, but just a beautiful area from the sky. So I'll get out and fill the air here in a few minutes. So continue to march forward. Well, I ended up having some really good conversation and visits of meeting people I've talked to, and also meeting some new people there at Reno Sparks, and talking about possibly a screening, coming back out doing a screening and film workshop with the youth end of December of this year, maybe. If not, maybe going to next year. But yeah, it was about an hour there, and sometimes I feel a little silly, a little nervous, like, interrupting people in their daily work, that sort of a thing. But I was like, well, I'm here, and I'd rather err on the side of trying to talk to and saying hi while I'm right in the neighborhood. Literally, I was like a mile or two, stopped at Walmart and grabbed some food, and was so close to where the tribal headquarters and things were at. So yeah, I'm really glad I did. Was able to have some good conversations and saw the places where we're looking at putting, I'll bring in my equipment right now, projection equipment and such, sound, and looking at either the gym or there's a multi-purpose room that they use for a lot of things, but probably leaning towards the gym. So I got a rental car. Of course, when I get rental cars, I always try to get the cheapest possible, and that's what I booked. And then I get there and they bump me up. The last one, the Jeep, was nice, but this one they put me in a Dodge Charger for the same price as the cheap one that I booked online, and it's like a candy apple red. It's nice, but I feel so awkward. I don't know, it just feels so far out of my comfort zone driving a nice car like this. I don't know why, but just, I feel awkward. I kind of parked a little farther away so nobody would see me get out of this red fancy Dodge Charger to go talk with counselor, whoever I could meet with. But it's funny, that's kind of what's in my head driving this, is the perception of me driving it. Oh, look, this guy has a fancy, expensive car, when I'm like, no, I really did rent the cheapest car, and they gave me this one, and and charged me for the cheap car. So I feel better now sharing that with you. So thank you. Don't judge my rental cars. So headed to Yarrington. Gonna go and try to stop with. I've had a few conversations or emails with the chairman there, and I think another person or two in the community. So I should be getting there around 3:30, I think, Nevada time, and we'll see what happens there. Hopefully I don't get chased off or thrown in the prison there, if there's a prison. So, but again, already thinking that, I start getting a little nervous and things, but just go in, be myself, and yeah, to go say hi. And that's really what I'm doing, is just wanting to, not trying to force anybody to choose to bring the film or anything like that, just wanting to make those connections and those friendships that will go farther than the length of this movie will run. Kind of back into land that's more familiar, where I grew up in southern Idaho, kind of high mountain desert, similar to kind of the outskirts of Reno, what it's looking like. So I'm gonna keep driving. I'm feeling pretty tired. I had to grab some food at Walmart and some snacks and stuff. Grabbed a few cans of soup and a couple of things of tuna. Just get out here too far, and I don't know if there are stores that they're open and then they close by the time I get there. So I think I have about three or four meals maybe that I can eat on the road if needed. So being a good Boy Scout, being prepared. Keep going to see Yarrington, and then there's two motel options. One, I don't know if it's kind of an Airbnb, but not an Airbnb, kind of a motel-ish, that are in Yarrington. So hopefully I have some good discussions here in a bit, and then I'm ready to go crash. My head's hurting, and just some of those headaches from eating some greasy, maybe not as good as food as I should be eating, but more than you want to know. But welcome to the journey. I'm by myself, so you get to come along on the trip. Again, this time I have like 3 comfortable, maybe another person 4, and have 4 total that could come with me on this trip. But you're on it with me now, and so I'm gonna tell you all my deep dark secrets of the world of Holt Hamilton, which you're probably so bored with now. So we'll just had a chance to meet with Chairman M of the Yarrington Paiute tribe. Just took a few minutes. He was nice enough to allow me to come in and chat with him for a few minutes. I've been in touch with him via email, so it was nice to meet him in person. And it sounds like all the tribal council's up for re-election December 7th. They have 3-year term, and then it's not staggered like some communities are, but it's just a whole new group of 7 people come in. So he's up for running again, and I guess he said that council didn't approve the screening when I was communicating with him before. But yeah, very nice man. Nice to visit with him, learned a little bit more. I'm just seeing a little bit more of the Yarrington Paiute tribe in Nevada. Never been here, and first day he told me the Elder Center is kind of in the middle of the Yarrington town. So I'm driving now about 11 miles to go and see if I can just say hello to some of the elders and maybe try to show his trailer or something with them. I'm driving on the Walker River Paiute Res now, and gonna be in Schurz here in a little bit. But nice open, quiet spaces, some cool mountain ranges, and lots of sagebrush, just like my town of Twin Falls, Idaho. right, it's showtime. Going to the theater, Fox Peak Cinema in Fallon, Nevada. Stayed at a Motel 6 last night, and my last day of driving this red was a Dodge Charger. Actually kind of started liking it. Still feel a little awkward because it's not quite my personality, but it is kind of fun because it has a lot of power. So yeah, driving to the theater now. We're going to have a screening and then a discussion afterwards. From what I've been told, there should be a good turnout. We're going to get a bunch of people from Walker River, Paiute, and then also from the Fallon tribe here as well that are going to come and show up and participate. So yeah, hopefully we have a good turnout. We packed the theater. It's always fun. As I've said numerous times in other videos, I love playing the film when it can play on a DCP, just that higher format. So I've almost been on the road a week. I think it ends up being like 6 days or something. I'm excited for this screening, and then yeah, looking forward to getting home. I should fly into Phoenix around 10:30, 11 o'clock tonight. Right now, focus is just to go have a good screening, and I really want to connect with the people in the community, and brought a bunch of posters to give away and sign, and postcards, and just kind of the, you know, what I can do to say thank you to the community for bringing me out. So here we go.
Stacy.
I had to come out and sit in the real grass. Feeling it and looking at it really makes me homesick. Kind of feels like fall weather, playing some flag football when I was a little kid, or out playing in the yard. It's one thing with being here in Nevada, I realize that it's very familiar. I feel just because it's real similar to southern Idaho in some ways, with kind of open spaces and farms and sagebrush and the mountains. So really a beautiful area in its own way. And being in Fallon, I know my dad was down here a lot with job he had as a seed broker, hay seed, corn seed, oats. He was out. I think he knows a lot of the farmers, or used to know a lot of the farmers in the area when he was around. So it is fun being here and just seeing things that are really similar, that I'm used to growing up, and for 20 years of my life. So I thought I'd come out and just relax in the little cool breeze. It's kind of chilly, but the sun's out. You can feel the sun warmth, and mostly that I'm enjoying just this real grass. The simple joys in life, right?
This film was a really great film. What touched me was the aspects of the mother-daughter relationships within this film. Throughout my own personal life stories, I take care of my mother, and knowing that some other family members don't do that, or also take care of their own family members, and they just want to find easier way for them to get into a home. But I like that this hit the screen for helping our younger ones to realize to actually be there for our elders and be able to learn wisdoms and stuff from them. Thank you.
The screening was a success. Had great conversation afterwards, some great questions, some great comments, and just a good all-around feel in the air of how it went. So I'm driving right now. Last drive I'll have with this red Dodge Charger, and headed home. My flight's at 7:30 tonight. So yeah, feeling just reflective and feeling really thankful to have had the chance to be on this Nevada leg of the journey, as well as Iowa previously earlier on in the week. Looking forward to getting home with the family and spending a day, and then off Monday to White Mountain Apache to spend the day out there screening the film with the elders. But no, it's been a good time here. Been able to visit a few reservations rather quickly. Not a lot of time in the communities, but enough to kind of physically see where things are at and located, and understand the environment a little bit, and then meet some community members, which is all a step forward to just establish some friendships and hopefully some future collaborations with the tribes I was able to visit with. Another good trip, feel blessed, living the dream, and next leg is get on the plane and get out of Dodge to get home to Arizona. Most of the film today, I don't always stay in and watch the movie, but I just noticed some subtleties that Percy did, the lead actress Daisy, and Camille, some subtleties that she did, she played Daisy's daughter, Jess. They did a good job with the movie. So also realized another part, a couple of parts I wished I could have changed a thing or two, and just to tighten it up a little bit or add a little bit more pacing to it. So, but I guess as an artist, you always do. You always find ways that look back and see how you could have improved or done better, and focus on the next one and try to make those improvements on the next one. And I'm already doing that more and more, of getting anxious to start getting after this next movie, and had some good discussions with Chairman M, with Elwood, about possible next film, just him talking about the community and some of the struggles there, and how it would really tie in well with the next film that I may pull the trigger on and getting after first of the year. So that's what you can do, is just keep moving forward and reflecting, remembering from the past to give you that strength and motivation and correction of where you can be in the future. And at the same time, looking farther out into the future, having that vision of where you want to be and where things can be, and then just doing the routine work day after day, those small little tasks that add up into moving a mountain. I'll continue to follow the journey and enjoy the journey, and enjoy your journey that you're on too. So keep taking a step forward, keep controlling what you can control, and praying hard and working even harder.